We'll start the darts. We're all set for a Luke Littler versus Van Gerwen World Darts Championship final tonight. Luke made it back-to-back finals, a 6-1 thrashing of Bunting. Many people online complained about the semi-final between the pair being too friendly. I don't know. Fist bumps and handshakes between sets. So, talkSPORT's Mark Wilson asked Luke the Nuke if he expects the same against MGV tonight.
No. There'll be no fist bumps after sets, I'm pretty sure. Of course, it's the final. We've both got to stay focused. And yeah, I can't wait for it tomorrow.
You've been labelled the Prince of the Palace. I think he's labelled himself the King, so it's going to be a Royal Rumble tomorrow, isn't it?
I'll be up for the Royal Rumble then.
You're looking forward to it? I mean, it's the final many people wanted to see.
Yeah, this is the main one they wanted to see as soon as Luke went out. But as soon as Luke went out, all the focus was on me. But you've got to see who Michael's got past. He's been through some tough challenges, and so have I. But this is probably the hardest game to win. And then tomorrow we just not kind of relax, but we just let them go.
Yeah, so it's going to be. Listen, it's going to be a great game. Michael Van Gerwen, we know
can do it.
He can do it. So Luke's going to have to be at his brilliant best. But the way I like it is every round he's got better and better and better.
Yeah.
Ray, quick one. Would you ever fist bump an opponent if they scored against you? Cracking goal?
No. He's joking, man.
I think you might. I remember playing up at where was it? Bolton. Right, Big Sam scored.
What, the other team?
Frank Wellington.
What, you went up and said, well done?
No. Hold on, just listen to me. Hear
over
me
a kick,
out.
When it over a kick, was it? Or no, when he flicked it on his
When he flicked
volley.
it over Big Butch and volleyed it
was
in.
a goal, yeah. It was a
goal. And then I scored a couple. But one was a good goal, not as good as his, but he looked at me as he was about to kick off and he just nodded at me. Well done.
Yeah?
Yeah. So
well, you wouldn't fist pump people, though, would you?
No. But you acknowledge, acknowledge people.
Imagine the home fans, you just concede.
Well, it's a bit
you do a high five and it gets you
people
scored.
at half-time wanting someone's shirt. What a disgrace.
I'm not having that either. That's a disgrace. Yeah.
Final, of course, is live on talkSPORT tonight following the drive show coming from Ali Pally. talkSPORT is your home of the darts today, so don't miss a minute. Let's build up to the final now with a man who knows exactly what it's like to share the stage with Littler and MVG. A very good morning, legendary voice of darts and the man who called the final last year. A very good morning, Russ Bray. Morning, Russ.
Morning, Russ.
Yeah, good morning, Al. Good morning, Ray. Happy New Year to you, boys.
And you, Russ. Russ, I think this is, in terms of finals, this could be an absolute stonker.
Yeah, not half. I'm really looking forward to it. Both the boys have hit form at the right time as well. Littler's his 180s and his scoring ability is immense, and Van Gerwen is doing exactly the same now. He's getting into that, into that mindset. Tonight is going to be probably, I would put my neck out and say, probably going to be the very best final we've ever had.
Wow, ever had? I hope so.
Ever.
Just Luke Littler, unbelievable, isn't it, Russ? I mean, 17 years old, not phased by coming up on that stage with the crowd as well. You stood on that stage, and it's mad sometimes, isn't it? I mean, you must look out and say, well, how many Smurfs have we got in a night, and road cones and whatever. But he shows so much coolness as a youngster to walk on that stage, and he could go down now. I know Phil Taylor, he's the main man back in the day. I mean, but he's got so much in front of him, and he could become an unbelievable. And what he's doing for the young players who's trying to learn darts. I mean, we've had so many texts coming in this morning saying my son wants to play darts now because of Luke Littler. So he's done so much for the game as well.
Massively, and that's in all four corners of the globe as well. I mean, I'm very lucky. I still travel all over the world, and everyone talks about Luke Littler. Who's this? Even if they don't follow darts, who's this young kid that does this darts? You're getting this all the time. What has impressed me with Luke was I honestly believed that he was going to be struggling with all the pressure for this year because of what he done last year.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's just shrugged it off, like a dog shaking the water off his back. Yeah. He's just been absolutely incredible. Takes everything in his stride. Wow, it's for a young man to be able to.
You still there, Russ? We'll get Russ back. We just lost him there. I'm going to ask him.
You've got to ask him about, because there must be a big rivalry between when he's on the hockey Certain players don't like each other.
No.
And you know, with the fist pump, how does it go the other way? Does it get out of hand sometimes? They have a go at each other.
Yeah,
I bet
which we don't hear about.
Sometimes you bump into people as you walk back and things like that.
We'll try and get Russ back there. I was going to ask Russ about, is there many commentators coming through? Are they all sort of... is that lucrative? He just said there he goes
mathematicians, Al, really.
He goes all around the world, doesn't he?
Well, mathematicians as well, isn't it? I mean, quickly doing the score.
How can I say this without upsetting people? But
don't say it. Don't say it.
No. I've got to say it.
Here we go.
Because I think it's all part of darts. 108. Brilliant.
108.
But who's the guy? With the greatest, but who's the guy? 108. What did he say? What did he say? He does my head in, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, what you played darts before, haven't you? On a regular basis?
Yeah, but messing about.
Did you ever way you go? Or you just throw the darts at the ball?
No. I'm not.
You say that's why? Is that why you're not in a talk sport?
I'm not thinking ahead. No.
I always go for double 10. I like the double 10s down the back on the right hand side.
I went to the right. Yeah, I did.
Because a lot of people go double 16. Obviously, they get a single. You're on the 8.
I'd go right.
But no, it's a great game. It really is to play. I mean, you could play for hours on that. And the good thing about it, there's all different games you can play with dartball, can't you? We play cricket on it.
If I'm being dead honest, Ray, I always loved having a couple of pints first. I couldn't.
That's with anything, isn't it?
Just to get in the mood. And you're not telling me that these dart players do not have a bevy before they go on stage. Of course they do. Who
do we meet?
I don't know. I don't give it away. You can't.
No, he had a few beers. He said, I always have a few glasses of wine before I go on stage. Yeah. Get the nerves and whatever.
But I think they're trying to smarten up. Remember, you got to go back to Jockey Wilson with a fag and a scotch. You know what I mean? I know that's not going to bring young kids into it.
Well, it's like snooker back in the day, wasn't it?
So, Russ, we've got Russ back. Russ, sorry we lost you there, mate.
Yeah, sorry, guys. I don't know what happened there.
So, Russ, I was just going to say, just on the commentators in the darts, is that lively? Is there people always sort of, chipping away, trying to take your job? I know you're doing a lot of travelling, but you're not doing the big finals anymore. But is that competitive?
Not really. I mean, they've got the guys in place that have, certainly Charlie Calthorstein came in and replaced me from my duties on the majors.
Yeah.
No, we got the guys already in place. There's 4 refs there that are pretty well established.
You got a good voice, Ross. I was just saying to Ray earlier, and the listeners, there's one of the guys, and I don't want to be disrespectful, but he does my head in. 1 minute, 100. What did he say? Don't mention him. Don't mention his name. It's not fair. But did he? God, get him. What is he doing?
It's horses for courses. You're not going to please. I mean, there's a load of people out there. You're
telling him he's Plumpton.
I'll take the compliment, Al. I'll take the compliment.
Russ, I've got to ask you about, you saw all the fist pumping and all that with Luke and Bunting the other day.
Yeah.
Now, you must have been on that stage when there's dart players who really don't like each other. And is the banter really goes the other way as well? They go at each other when they're playing? Or not really?
The thing is with that, no, not really, Ray, but the thing is, in my opinion, there's never ever a happy loser.
No.
If you're a winner, you're not a happy loser. That's a simple statement. You look at these guys that are winners, your Van Gerwens, your Gerwen Prices, they won't be fist pumping. They won't be doing that sort of thing and smiling because, someone's done this and done that. They don't. No. They don't because they're winners. Because, they'll fist pump you when they're finished and won.
Yeah.
But they're not going to fist pump you because you've just took 170 out and well done, took the leg and may even took the set. They're disappointed because they haven't won it.
Yeah.
And that then comes down to an attitude. And I honestly believe, you do not have happy winners.
No. Yeah. Ross, just a quick one. One last one, Ross. A lot of people say the Ali Pali's not big enough now. I'll be disappointed if it was to leave the Ali Pali, but will Barry and the powers to be decide, no, it's a business, it's money, we're going to have to get a bigger venue?
Of course. Yeah, well, it's like most things. We come out the Circus Tavern because it wasn't big enough. Ali Pally, the demand on the game and the sport now is immense. I done an event a couple of weeks ago in Cologne in Germany, and all it was just the guys playing. It wasn't a tournament or anything like that, and there were 12,000 people in the auditorium.
Wow.
So that's the extent of the game at the minute, and that was just an exhibition night.
One quick one. Who's been your favourite character? Who you've worked with on the hockey, and who you always seem to get on with, and who's been your favourite character over all the years you've done it?
Funny enough, you got people like Joe Cullen. He's a practical.
Yeah, he's
joker.
funny. Yeah, Joe. Yeah,
funny as they come. People like Joe. He's absolutely tremendously funny. He's great company to be with. On and off the hockey.
Yeah,
literally.
Brilliant. Russ, enjoy tonight, and I hope you're right. I hope it is the best we've ever seen.
Cheers,
the final.
Russ.
And
that's right. Thanks,
enjoy
Al.
yourself travelling all these big events. Well done, Russ Bray, there, who called the final last year.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app, and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.